Hey friends, it's Jacqueline here. In today's video, I'm bringing you my review, demo, swatches, comparisons on the brand new Celestial Pearls Quad from Tilbury. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to know all the details about this new holiday quad from Tilbury, then just keep on watching. Didn't I mention it to you, my friends? This is not the only eyeshadow palette that we are going to see from Tilbury for the holidays of 2021. I mean, we all know Tilbury, she goes big during the holiday season. So she likes to give us a little bit here, some early access here and there. And exactly this is what happened a couple days ago. She put in early access the new luxury palette of pearls. Now, there are two of them, but on the early access, only one was available, which is Celestial Pearl. The other one is called Cosmic Pearl, and believe me, I will be picking it up as soon as it gets released. If by the time that you see this video is available, I will be leaving all the details of my makeup, this palette, Cosmic Pearl, and whatever else from Tilbury on the description box below for your convenience. So yes, I went ahead and picked it up from Tilbury's website. Usually these palettes, they also come available to other retailers such as Sephora, Nordstrom, etc. This little quad right here is made in Italy and it has a shelf life of 18 months. I really love the Unique-Art. I think it's super beautiful and very different from other collections from Tilbury, and I really like when makeup brands, they really get creative and give us something different and unique for the holiday season, something that is very precious. So let me show you how it looks. The compact, I think, is just honestly stunning, so elegant, so feminine. I know that some people perhaps think that the stars may be a little bit bold, but I really love this mother of pearl kind of situation with a beautiful kind of like rose gold trim. I mean, like it really looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it really looks beautiful. And here we're seeing a different formulation too. Let me open it up so you can see how it looks on the inside. Again, this is in the shade Celestial Pearl. Ooh, look at that. By the way, for those who are new here, I film in natural light and I have a light back here, and sometimes I have two lights to kind of point on the back, but right now I'm trying something different. I'm just doing the backlight right here and that's it, and then my screen doors right here. But yeah, here is this beauty. I love also the embossing. This little star, I think, looks so beautiful. So let's just go ahead and swatch it. Ooh, feels very creamy. Now this shade right here, I don't know if the camera will be able to show it, but in one side looks pink, and then as you twist and turn, you see kind of like that green golden tone. Yep, there you go. So this is a duochrome, and honestly, I don't recall from Tilbury having other duochromes on this collection. Okay, and what I'm seeing right here too is that as soon as you swatch it or use it with a brush, the stars, they're going to start disappearing right away. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong about it. In fact, I kind of like it that way because certain eyeshadow palettes, they are super like really hardly pressed. Then you hit kind of that hard pan right away. This one is not the case. So here are the shades. Really beautiful, honestly. Oh, they look very promising, although they look very light though. By the way, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do have a light to medium skin tone, and let me just build up a little bit this shade right here. This looks more of like kind of like a celestial shade. Usually we see a different format for Tilbury with her celestial shade. So here we have 1 for prime, 2 to enhance, 3 to smoke, and 4 for pop, which makes total sense because this right here seems to be a celestial shade. So here are the swatches. So beautiful. I had brought you already a little bit closer, and we're going to start with an eyeshadow look. Synergy Blender Pro, and I'm going to go to the prime shade. And I'm gonna take this shade and apply it above the crease. You know, I really like this mirror. It's a cute tiny mirror, and then on the top right here has a little tiny star. You can see it right there. It looks very pretty. Sonia G Soft Shader, and I'm going with the Enhancing shade. Again, this duochrome shade. And you know what? I'm applying this shade on the mobile lid. Sonia G Mini Booster and the Smoke shade. I'm taking this shade and applying it on the outer third of the eyelid. And then taking a little bit on the third of the crease. Now I'm taking this same shade and I'm gonna apply it on my lower lash line. Smith 253 brush and the Pop shade. Now usually a celestial shade, I like to use it with my finger. Just gonna pop it right on the middle of the eyelid. Yeah, you see, you have like very tiny amount. I'm gonna go again with this same shade and I'm just gonna pop it with my finger. I went ahead and applied some mascara on. I also put a little bit of eyeliner. This is the double-ended eyeliner from Charlotte Tilbury. I think it's called the Super Nudes. Yes, I actually have a review on it. I cannot remember all the names, so I just used the brown side. And since I have you close right here, I thought, hey, what about if we do comparisons really quick? And the first one that I thought on as far as palettes and quads go from Charlotte Tilbury is this Star Aura, which has the Hollywood Flawless Eye Filter. It's another formulation which is, I think, is one of my favorite formulations from Charlotte Tilbury, and I have it here side by side with the new one, Celestial Pearl. Really pretty. I went ahead and swatched Star Aura right over here. So this right here is the Star Aura, and this one right here is Celestial Pearl. There you go. Definitely, I think this shade right here is a lot more coppery in tone. It has like a copper undertone. It's still brown, while Star Aura is a little bit cooler in tone. This one right here has more of like, yes, the pink, but then it has this double duochrome shifty shade with the green, and then the celestial shade is very interesting right there. And now let me go ahead and also compare it to the new Instant Eye Palette, Smoky Eyes Are Forever. I went ahead and reviewed this baby right here. This palette right here is one of her newest release for the Holiday 2021 collection. So let me just show them. And I'm sorry, it's so reflective. I mean, like, there's not much that I can do about the reflectiveness right there of these palettes. But let me just swatch a few of the shades that I will say they are not exactly the same, but perhaps you will be curious about. So let's go for these. This one, definitely let's go for the green one. And other than that, we'll do this one, and I'm gonna swatch this one in a second too, so that way you can take a look at it. Just gonna put it up here. So here we have the Smoky Eyes Are Forever, the new palette, compared to Celestial Pearl. Now that we're completely done with the comparisons and the full demo right here, let me tell you what I think about this palette right here. I like the formula. It's not the same as the Star Aura. I think this one right here has a little bit more of like that in the sense of like, this is more like party time, playful time. It has a little bit more Star Aura is a little bit more on the satiny finish. This one right here has more of like a metallic kind of property to it. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit more metallic-y. It's not as cool tone as Star Aura. It has a little bit of the warmth into it. And also these, something unexpected from Charlotte Tilbury, getting a duochrome for the, I guess, and I'm pretty sure for the first time on one of her palettes, which I think is something fun and different. Also this palette right here, I think it could be a great palette for everyday use. I don't think it's only for just the holidays or just an evening kind of palette. I think it's a palette that you can use it throughout the year, so there's not really a season for it. I really love the compact. I mean, the packaging to me is beautiful. It looks very, very elegant and very pretty. I mean, the full combination, when you see it in person, honestly, it's lovely. So pretty. But yeah, I mean, the look is very feminine, very nice. It applies seamlessly. It's not chunky. You're not gonna find any glitters. I didn't find fallout. If I will have to say something a little bit different, perhaps this one to be just a little bit deeper. But as you can tell, I mean, the entire final look looks, to me, really, really beautiful. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm actually very excited for the other luxury palette of pearls in Cosmic Pearl. I cannot wait for that one, because that one has a little bit more like movie tone. I mean, it gets me really, really excited. But this palette, definitely for sure, if you have been thinking about it, I think yes, it's a really, really good palette, and it's different enough from other palettes, different from Star Aura, and I really like it, and it looks really, really beautiful, and packaging is to die for. Okay, my friends, now I need to know from you, are you planning to pick up this palette right here? You perhaps already picked it up. If you have tried it, I would love to know how you're liking it. Let's continue the conversation on the comment section down below. And while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share it with family and friends. And until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye!